It's me, the Rice Force here, back at you with another video. Y'all thought I left for good, did y'all? Because it's been a month. Sometimes if I don't post for a while, maybe some people might think I died. I mean, it could happen. I mean, I am young, but still. Some people do die at a young age. Now we're going to talk about something. And this is probably something that a lot of y'all could relate to. Why don't I have that many friends? And does a Christian really need to have a lot of friends? That's a tough one. But first, we're going to answer my question. Why don't I have that many friends? I mean, I'm a pretty friendly guy, so why don't I have a lot of friends to hang out with? There is a reason for that. It all starts back to my childhood. A lot of times, I'll try to be nice to these kids. I'll try to be friendly with them, but I want to get treatment back. Sometimes they'll be mean to me, and they'll even attack me. So it happened. Why they do that, I don't know. Well, there was one particular year, or I'll say there was 3 years between the 6th and the 8th grade. There was one particular kid. I thought he was pretty cool. I'm going to call him PJ. I'm not going to say his real name. I don't know if he watched my videos or not. I mean, what's the chance of him seeing any of my videos? I mean, it's possible. By the way, another reason I haven't really done much videos because I had like 2 other channels. So I have 3 channels now. I have the other channel called Kent Peters, and it's a money channel. There's one I just made called Story Recap. So I pretty much talk about my writings. I don't know how long I'm going to keep that one. I'm just messing around with that one. Then this one is pretty much my Christian channel. So I talk about Christian topics and all that. And by the way, if there's ever any question you have, like questions about the Bible, or like any topics that you want to know if a Christian's allowed to do or not, feel free to leave comments and I'll try my best to answer it. I mean, I had this Rice Sports channel for like, 4 years now? Whoa, it's been that long. Still only got 71 subscribers, which is a shame in my book. And I only had one person request to answer, and that was, are Christians allowed to drink? And I answered that. They are allowed to drink. You want to see the whole video? Just look through my videos. But anyway, back to the subject. So this guy named PJ, he's a pretty cool guy. Well, at least I thought he was. I'll find out later on he's really not cool. So I was really nice to him. I'll try to be friendly with him. I'll talk about Power Rangers too, because I was a Power Ranger fan back then. Yes, I was. I was a Power Ranger fan. So we connected. At least I thought we did. I thought he's a good person. But of course, he stabbed me in the back. He started being mean to me. He even started fights with me. So yes, he was not a nice person at all. He was like one of the most despicable kids I have ever met. He would literally get kids to hate me. I think I talked about it in one of my videos. He would get kids to hate me. He would get kids to help attack me. And he ratted me out, of course. So people like him are part of the reasons why I don't really have that many friends, because it's hard for me to trust people. I had to warm up people before they become my friend. So after I left, that was in Hawaii. So I was in Hawaii for 3 years, from the 6th to the 8th grade. So we moved there in 96, and we left in 99. Then we moved to Florida, another state that don't snow. So Florida was actually turned out to be better when I moved here. I didn't really have anybody try to attack me. I guess people were scared to try to fight me because of this right here. And he seen that he saw me lift weights in my past in my videos. I made like 2 videos of me lifting weights, so you guys know how strong I am. I didn't really want to fight anybody anyway. I mean, when I was in the middle school, when I was the 7th or 8th grade, I actually tried to avoid fights. I seriously did, but kids would attack me. So your righteous force, he was forced to fight. I'm gonna try and get my friend to come on this video so we could do a discussion on when the Christians should fight. I'm trying to get him up in my money video too. So man, it's frustrating with him now. He's supposed to be my best friend. But I love him. He's a cool guy. I met him the same year I left Hawaii. I met him. So it was the same year I came to Florida. And he turned out to be a cool guy. I mean, it took me a while to fully trust him. And you know why, guys? Mostly because of the PJ BS. So it took me a while to trust this. I'm going to call him Jay. If he ever wants to go by his real name, it'll be his choice when he comes on if he ever shows up on my video. But Jay's a cool guy. I mean, in my teens, early 20s, we pretty much hung out a lot. We actually hang out like every single weekend, so it was cool. It kind of made up for those years I didn't really have friends hanging out. So yeah, this sort of made up. I pretty much count like how many friends I had on one hand. So I did have one friend in Hawaii. He lives in Oregon now. I've been wanting to visit him in Oregon because I kind of want to get out of Florida. So I've been kind of wanting to visit him in Oregon. So it's him, the one that was in Hawaii. It's Jay, the one that lives here. There's no one that lives here. His name starts with C. But I don't know. He hasn't really been a good friend lately. Let's put it this way. I moved in this place like 6 years ago. Whoa. 6 years. I invited him over. Guess how many times he showed up to my place? None. He has never showed up. So it is kind of a wake-up call, guys. This guy doesn't show up when I invite him over. He sure showed up and trashed. I mean, I can't really say he trashed my parents' house. It was actually this girl he brought over. Trashed my parents' house. I tried my best to clean it up, but I wasn't that good hiding it. There was still some mess over, so I had to come clean to my parents. I don't understand that. He showed up to my parents' house, but then when I have my own place, he doesn't show up. That's one of the reasons I moved out, guys. So my friends will start coming to my place, so he can start partying. But it doesn't seem to happen. I hope you're watching this video, Jay. In the court, I haven't really made any friends as an adult. Like the last friend I made, it was C. I'm calling him C. His name starts with C. So I don't really hang out with a lot of people. I mean, when I was growing up as a kid, there was kids I hung out with in the neighborhood. I don't know if I'll really consider them friends, but I hung out with them. Maybe some I did consider friends at some point. Or I don't know. Or I guess he was more acquaintance that you hang out with for a little while. My brother was better at making friends than I was for some reason. I don't see why. He's kind of a dick. I wouldn't want to be his friend. It's all good though. Because like I said, some people are, I have a hard time trusting some people. It takes me a while to warm up to people because of my past. Because it seems like every time I try to make friends, they will end up stabbing me in the back and I'll end up getting hurt. What I really want though is a girlfriend. That's what I really want. So I'm kind of looking for a girlfriend. I'm much I want a girlfriend more than I actually want a friend right now. Because there's things when you get a girlfriend, they can later become your wife. And of course, I do want to have a kid. So getting a girlfriend is kind of my top priority. It's up there. So yes, I do want a girlfriend more than I want more friends. So I usually don't really hang out with a lot of people. I'm usually just to myself. Sometimes I do invite, like I said, I do got a couple friends that live in Florida. I'll invite them over every once in a while. Sadly, most of the time they don't show up, so I'm pretty much by myself most of the time. And I'm too scared. I'm kind of scared to try to make new friends because, like I said, it's hard for me to trust people. Now, does a Christian need to have a lot of friends? I don't believe that they do. Let's put it this way. If you have like 10 friends, chances are half of those people, they're probably not your friend anyway. They're probably not your real friend. I mean, how many of them will have your back? If you were to get jumped by a group of people, let's say 5 people out of nowhere just jump you, and you had 10 friends. How many of those 10 friends are going to help you in that fight? I mean, you got 10 friends, so that y'all could y'all could easily take out those 5 people. But they're just looking around saying, that's your problem. That's you. You know what I got to say to those friends? Forget them. I don't know if my friend, if I ever got jumped by somebody, let's say it was only one person that jumped me. He just came out of nowhere and jumped me. And my friend stood there and watched, did nothing. That's really dangerous. Because you want your friend to have your back if stuff like that happen. I mean, I would try not to put my friend in a situation where they have to have my back. So I would try not to go to places like, if there's like a bar that has a history of people starting fights, I mean, I just want to go to that bar. I just want to hang out there. We'll just hang out somewhere else. But I don't believe that Christians need to have a lot of friends because most people are fake anyway. Most people in your life are not your real friends. Because how many people in your life would actually have your back? How many of them would show up if you needed them? How many girls would comfort you if you needed them? I still have found a girl that would comfort me. They always run, screw them. That's how it is with most people. Most people, I'm like, screw them. The only thing that really matters is God, because He always had my back. He's not gonna run to Tallahassee like this one girl did. God's pretty much the only person I can like fully trust. Because I don't really trust humans. And my friend Jay, he had this wife. She was a bee. I'll tell you that. So he's married now, so that's part of the reason why. Actually, he's not married. He got divorced, but he does have a kid. Man, I always thought I'll be the one having a kid for him, but he has a kid now. So that's one reason since we don't hang out as much. So I'm pretty much by myself most of the time. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it gives me time to think. But then there's other times I really would like to have a friend to hang out with. So it's short. So is it my choice that I don't have a lot of friends? I mean, it's half my choice. Because the way I grew up, people making fun of me. I'm trying to be friendly to them, but I'm not getting the friendliest back. Instead, I'm getting them making fun of me. Making fun that I watch Power Rangers attacking me. So I kind of don't really think too highly of the human race. I'm basically just here for God. Some days I'm like, screw the human race. I'm just here for God. So some days I just don't care about this human race. I just want this human race to die out. I just want God to come back, destroy this world, and bring us all home.